a competitive advantage which is providing to start a company in Singapore?
I have lived in Singapore for 50 years. It was not the country moved, developed the infrastructure, come out with lot of tax-friendly policies. Are you going to source most of your goods from China? If you're going to source most of your goods from China, best place to... Can you tell me, is it Singapore is the best place or Dubai is the best place? Beautiful answer I'm going to tell you. You have not made me, you have not questioned me. You are running a business in India. You have 3 brothers, or father and 2 sons. So, if the company is going to make an investment, you don't have to worry.
So, for an Indian entrepreneur or want to be an entrepreneur who wants to serve globally, not only to India, but nowadays every infrastructure is available abundantly thanks to the internet, thanks to the AI community, and now we can establish company anywhere in the world and we can serve globally. So, what is that one advantage Singapore is providing, which a competitive advantage which is providing to start a company in Singapore? Can you throw some light on that?
Certainly. See, I have lived in Singapore for 50 years. I've seen Singapore growing. It was not the country moved, developed the infrastructure, come out with lot of tax-friendly policies, and then made multinational corporations to establish their operations in Singapore. Previously, when you want to buy a property, it was easy to buy in Singapore because it was not reckoned with all the top cities in the world. Today, when they talk about Singapore, Tokyo, New York, London, Dubai. So it has become a global city. When you come to Singapore, the possibilities of reaching global market is easy. I give you a very interesting thing. One client came, usually I know whether this guy is only doing fishing to get to know more information or he is really interested to form a company. Sometimes I work 24/7. That's very important. Even now today, I tell the clients, you call me anytime, I'm happy to answer you. But they are not going to call you in the phone, they are going to send WhatsApp message. They immediately answer back to them and solve the problems. If it is a problem which he has to explain to me, then I will call them back and discuss with them and try to solve the problem. Coming back to that guy, so he called me on a Sunday, can we have a breakfast? My mind was thinking, is this guy is going to do fishing? He has come on a holiday, or really want to know whether he want to establish a company in Singapore. That I can gauge when I start talking to people. When I went there, he asked the first question. I want to set up a overseas company. Can you tell me, is it Singapore is the best place, or Dubai is the best place, or Hong Kong is the best place? Then I know.
Exact question so many people will have actually. Sorry? So many of the people now who want to start a company overseas will have. So I will get an answer from you.
Beautiful answer I'm going to tell you. You have not made me, you have not questioned me. I tell you from my experience.
Yes, please.
Okay. What happened is, I told him, are you going to source most of your goods from China? If you're going to source most of your goods from China, best place to establish a company is in Hong Kong. Then, are you going to sell to African market, Middle Eastern market, and East European market? Then Dubai is the best place to have an office. Then if you want to do global business and very well established infrastructure with global connection, Singapore is the best place to do. I told him, after you started in Singapore, nothing wrong in going to Hong Kong to put up a company. Nothing wrong in going to put up a company. You can have 3 companies in 3 places. Globally, you can rule the market.
Absolutely.
So it is all the need. What is the first need? Another interesting thing I want to tell you also. Lot of people will come out with a product. Then they come to me and ask me, it's a trademark registration. Where should I register? See, if you are going to register globally, like 40 countries, 50 countries, you have to go engage lawyers, pay money, and then register. It's a huge amount involved. As long as you are going to, I used to ask them, which country you are going to sell this product? They will say specifically, I'm going to sell it to Russia. Then try to register in Russia. Then you are going to expand your market to other countries. Go pinpoint the country which you are going to market and start registering, so that your cost of running the business is reduced, and you are also exploiting the trade market to the market where you are selling your product.
Understood.
So these type of advices you have to give it to the client to make him think wisely and run the business comfortably.
Understood. So, just in case if a person sees this video and approaches you that I want to start a company in Singapore, so what are all the steps that he will undergo? How it will be? What are the phases that he will travel? Can you?
Certainly,
How NS Global is going to help them establish the company?
See, I will advise him what are the structure of company operations in India. Typically, people who lost will always have a private limited company, a well-established business. Otherwise, he doesn't think of his business operation doesn't warrant to do business outside India, will not be keen to come to Singapore to set up a company, nor even go to Hong Kong or Dubai. So, I will always test to find out whether the client decides or not. Because some of the people I've seen coming to Singapore, seeing the beautiful things and infrastructure, they would like to form a company. It's a wrong mistake. Because after they ask me to open the company, 6 months' time, you will come and say, I couldn't get any business, please close it. And he will find it difficult to pay my fees, and he will have lost some money, like 50,000, 100,000. He will have lost some money because he hasn't chosen the right path and making the right decision.
Understood.
With my experience, I tell them, I ask them every questions, what you are planning to do, what business you are going to do, who are all your customers, have you done this type of business before, have you done it from India? So understand the client's business capability. I'll advise him. Then I ask him, what is the volume of business you are going to do? They always say $2 million. Then I say $2 million, even maximum you make 10%. You only make 200,000.
Correct.
Your expenses will be there. Best is to give it to somebody who is doing this business and then ask them, pay him a commission of 5%, enjoy the balance of 15%. This is the best way of doing it. So don't try to establish yourself because the volume is not sufficient to warrant to set up a company in Singapore.
Okay.
If he says, Mohan, first year maybe 2 million, second to third year I'll pick it up to 10, 15, 20 million dollars. I said, if you're confident, go ahead, set up company in Singapore.
Understood.
Secondly, I will explain to him all the regulations, what are required back in India, and then what are the requirements in Singapore. I will guide them, help them, assist them. Most of the time people tell me, can you come to India and get the approval? I said, this is a simple process. I mean, as there are two ways you can invest money outside. If you are a resident Indian, if your company want to invest outside in a subsidiary, set up a company in Singapore, 100% of the shares of the Singapore company is being held by an Indian company. It is possible because they allow 100% of the shares can be held by overseas citizens or any company in the world. So, typically all Indian companies, I ask them to do under the overseas direct investments, they call it ODI in short form, where you can go to the bank and pay based on your capital in India, 4 times of the money they allow you to remit overseas to establish your company.
That is very important for me.
So what happens is, if you go to the bank, you have to check. What I did is, lot of these guys come to me and say, please also help me back in India. My mind said that, why can you go when your next trip to India, meet the bankers, find out what are the requirements, so that you can also guide them when they come and talk to you in Singapore. So I came to Chennai, went to HDFC Bank, went to ICICI Bank. Then I asked them, I want to establish a company in Singapore. I want to remit the money. What is the process? He said that all branches of HDFC or ICICI will not do. Each place there will be a headquarters to us, where we have an international operations, and there will be an officer in charge for taking up this application, and then we charge 10,000 rupees, and then we will take the money to remit the money to Singapore. Simultaneously, we will inform RBI saying that this company is making an investment of 100,000 overseas. File, kindly open a file, give me the file reference number.
Okay.
So I gathered all this information, and then I sit in Singapore and started advising all the client. This is a process. Do not worry. Go to the bank. Tell them that you want to remit the money for subscribing to the capital.
So it is not just an establishment of the company, but you are giving a 360-degree coverage of what exactly needs to be done from Indian standpoint and also from Singapore standpoint. So this is one of the niche nobody else would have got in Singapore, right?
No, because I've taken initiative to come to India to check. When I was in my India trip, I went to both the banks checked up with them.
Understood.
So when the file is opened, that means the file is opened by RBI when the money is remitted outside, and you have to report annually your performance of that Singapore operation through that file reference number by filing the annual return.
Okay. It is nothing sort of hand holding a person, a child, and taking them to Singapore. This is how we need to run. This is how we need to run the business. This is, are you capable of doing that or not? So everything is transparent in NS Global. Is that?
Absolutely. Second thing, you can also invest in your personal name. Say, for example, you are running a business in India. You have 3 brothers, or father and 2 sons. So, if the company is going to make an investment, you don't have to worry because that's a subsidiary company. You pay the tax in Singapore. You have to just consolidate the Singapore accounts with the India accounts because India accounts own 100% ownership of the Singapore company. Then once you consolidate, that is enough for the Indian side. As far as Singapore is concerned, you file the tax return and pay the tax for the money made in Singapore. There is no other obligation. If suppose father and 2 sons or father and his brothers is running a business, you can also individually invest into Singapore. Then there is a different scheme. That is called LRS scheme, Liberalized Remittance Scheme. Up to 250,000 US dollar, each individual tax resident in Singapore, in India, they can, what they can do is, after payment of taxes, apply to RBI through the bank, same way as the company making the investment. Only thing is you have to tell them it is individually money is going, so the different application is filed to RBI. They get the approval. Then they remit the money to Singapore to subscribe for the shares in the individual name. What is the disadvantage of the second scheme is, if the father and 2 sons, who are all owners in India, individually come as shareholders overseas, there will be 3 files open with RBI because each one is investing.
Understood.
So RBI has to open 3 files. To avoid 3 files, best is to make it as only one subsidiary, going through the ODI investment.
These type of guidance is what exactly differentiates NS Global from other companies, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So totally get it.